Yeah, they really are, and they got to keep hold of a AWP as well, and keep the AK there, as I think it was Jacob kind of running around, like bringing guns over to Michael, like, take it, it's yours. And 8-4. Always seemingly on the verge of breaking between each other, these teams. The money's still pretty poor, considering it's round 13. You can see how close this has been. Truly kind of spread out affair, but end of the day, the retakes from Faze have been on point, so the amount of plants that NaVi get don't really equate to the complete round outcome that you'd expect, and I'm very impressed with Faze again on this, and you know, Michael playing that position really nicely then with Jacob in the end, just kind of like being a nuisance more than anything. He's not expected to do as much, but just kind of like pulling attention away. So
well, it's after that first kill comes in that Michael just like appears and takes a shot with the shotgun, and then it keeps the attention of one of the NaVi members, and that's what allows the rest of his team. So it's just juggling aggression between, you know, the 3 different players who are retaking that bomb site. NaVi can never get a good read on where it's going to come from.
So I think we're having a couple of issues with Fox in this one. His ping's a little high. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully he can sort it out. Hopefully it's not the nip curse coming back out to haunt us, as per usual. But from what I do know, I think the groups have been announced for the major as well. So good luck, NA. Moses, I'm sure you're going to have a great time with that.
Yeah, let me look that up.
So what have we got now?
No, it's only Group A and Group B.
Oh, okay. So there's still a fair bit to go.
Let's see. Group A, for those of you who are watching who cannot, for some reason, bring this up, it is Group A is Nip, Luminosity, Mouse Sports, and Flipside.
Okay.
Group B is Faze, Fnatic, Splice, Liquid.
Good luck, Splice. Good luck, Liquid, as well. That's a hard group.
Yes.
Ouch.
That is a difficult group to be in.
Yes, it is. I don't think there'd be too many easy groups, to be fair, at this point.
Well, there was actually, with the way that the pool system works, there could have been like a pretty easy group for an American team to get out of, but it didn't happen. So just forget about that one. Look at AZ getting aggressive with the FAMAS, finds Guardian over the fire, and Fox actually, he's burning alive now too, but he misses his shot. Being a little bit risky, taking all that damage for one shot in a dream, and he can't find it. Either way, Faze, they stabilize in a 5-on-4.
Really hoping you'd say risk it for a biscuit. You didn't, but Edward will still go for the shot there, just straight in towards Michael towards CT. Means that there's options aplenty. C's finding Rain on the rotate means that they've actually got a nice advantage in this, and there we go. Zeus comes into the matter. And these fights they're taking have been pretty spot on, but Fox finally hits the shot there. A bit of a stunner on towards Seized. Bring it back to a 2v3. NaVi hit the brakes.
Yeah, they have no smokes. So they had to use flashbangs to cross over from jungle, and now Jacob and Fox are both over towards CT spawn. Another, I don't know if you'd call it a retake, because the bomb's not planted quite yet, but they are trying to reestablish control and get some information of what's happening at the site. There's Jake, and he finds one. They now know where Zeus is as well, but Fox is down to 21, and Edward is about to destroy him from behind.
Zeus just needs to peek once to keep him there. That was...
nice read from Fox.
Yeah. I guess you got to start questioning, like, where's the other guy gone? Why am I allowed to be here for so long? And then, you know, eventually works out that maybe there's someone behind me. Not quick enough, though, to be able to get the shot lined up, and that will be another one on the board for NaVi. So, pulling things back around, good trading out on the A site. For once, normally it was Michael just kind of like stopping the hopes and dreams from building up, but this time it actually doesn't go that way. And instantly, the money's gone to trash.
Yeah, we've talked about how much of an economic battle this has been, and once again, it's Faze on the losing side of it. Guardian legs Michael Edward cleans out Rain. Shooting gallery that Guardian cannot win. No giant teddy bear for him at the carnival. And now it's going to have to be a 4-on-4 situation. Edward and Guardian are so low, but there's Edward just swinging out, spraying. Nicely done.
Oh, I wanted the giant teddy bear for Guardian. That would have been the most adorable thing in the world.
Yeah, you gotta hit shots to get that.
Guardian, not going to get it. Edward, however, might. He's on 4 already on 9 HP. Going to go for the ace. And easy, will he
better go for it. I realize you're like really low HP, and I realize this contradicts everything I said earlier, but go for it.
Do it, Edward. It's your time. So paranoid as I'm pushing him. He's just like, let me build my little castle of safety. I don't want to be here anymore. Zeus is slowly working around towards 8.
What is that? No.
Edward, why?
All right, so easy. Last one left. I know exactly where he is. Zeus should have no issue clearing him out. He's actually looking the wrong way. So Edward gets 4.5 kills that round. 8-6. Faze into their last buy, and you can see it's going to be a little bit sketchy as well. It's going to be a shotgun on Michael FAMAS on Fox. It's the utility they're really lacking with 4 rifles. I mean, they've got the smokes. They have no kits. Only a few flashbangs and HE nades to really speak of. So another round where NaVi has a big advantage in terms of their arsenal.
NaVi should have this one banked to rights, but then again, Faze haven't done this just yet. They haven't come up with these goods. Edward's still very cautious of it no matter what. And actually the timing on the flash pullout was absolutely appalling. He does get overrun by Fox. That does mean already Faze have that one-man up advantage. They didn't see out the bomb though, and that was tucked around the corner, but see he's going to go back and claim something off the corpse of Edward there, whether it was a molly or flash, I'm not too sure, but still, great start for Faze. And now even better.
Yeah, 2 flashbangs. The one that Edward pulls out backfires on him, and another flashbang just kind of ruins Flamey. So nice with the shotgun from Michael. Guardian trying to get some picks up catwalk. Oh, and he had the opening, but he can't land the shot again. No teddy bears. So still now, I mean, the bomb is so far away as well. It's back towards T-spawn. So while they've gained this control, you could see Seas has to just kind of evacuate the situation and just trust Zeus and Guardian to hold it, but he can't do it. Fox is in a clever spot, peeks out at the right time. 2-on-5 situation. No one from Faze has even taken any damage in this round.
Really nice play from Faze, just picking it apart piece by piece, and Guardian going to be sent packing away from short. Great adjustment towards AZ as he tries to make the play from A, as Guardian now looking back towards window. He's so aware there's going to be a player here. This could be sexy CS right now. And it is. Guardian way to put on a show. That teddy bear may be on the horizon at this rate in hell. I'll make it look like Moses if I have to. Oh, does he really predict this? He heard it. Doesn't hit the shot, but he heard the play, and Jacob will close down. And no teddy bear in the end. No luck. No dreams. And Faze up 6-9. 9-6. Counting hard. Words hard. Help me.
Save me.
Start holding up signs every now and then, just like...
Yeah, this is beautiful.
That's sexy CS.
That's like, Fox is like, ah.
Like that.
With the ragdoll. Nice.
Thanks, Rush.
So, yeah, 9-6. A good half overall from Faze. And actually, I mean, they played it well. The retakes are really, really good. And even tactically, they played it well. It's just it came down to that money situation. Some of the rounds, they just didn't have the nades. It didn't have the arsenal. And it was the same for NaVi, where, I mean, they just kept going back and forth on who's resetting who's on a low buy and who's not. So now into this second half pistol. Are we going to see? We've seen the Molotov twice on the CT side so far this evening on Mirage. Zeus not going to go for it, though.
I'm not sure if... we haven't actually seen it do much yet. We've seen the concept of it being great, but...
It's cool, yeah, it's like that third or the second round AK buy. It's a cool idea, executed a little bit poorly.
Yeah,
could be used here, though, because it looks like Faze is sending massive amounts of bodies towards this B-bomb site.
That 2020 hindsight, it's just like, no, why would you not do this, Zeus?
Right.
Just buy one. But, yeah, not going to get much luck on that at the moment. But saying that, though, NaVi do have a lot of players towards B at the moment. You've got Seas being the one really on contact, I guess, but Zeus and Edward are certainly not too far away, so they could get some really good presence here. Seas just needs to get the information, and there's the nade set brilliantly. Does catch out 3 players. Not too much, but it allows Seas to do some damage with Zeus. And now Faze struggling to make it out of those apartments there. Zeus a little low, though. One shot here, still doing damage. As Fox looking for the cross, trying to catch anyone out there. He needs to create the space to plant, and they get nothing done. How did Zeus stay alive then on 4 HP, getting 4 kills?
That's incredible stuff. And NaVi even had a second player over at Catwalk. Edward is about to turn the corner with Guardian, I believe it was. So really sick pistol run out of NaVi. Just making sure Faze can't even get into the site. They deal so much damage before they're even out of the halls. And then it's just a big cleanup. What we were talking about, who else was going to step up after Seas' incredible map. Well, actually, hold that thought as Zeus is under a little bit of fire. Once again, it looks like it's going to be a fast play towards... Nope, 2 members going underpass.
Towards... Nope.
Well, you know, it's the vertical maps in the overlay. Sometimes.
Observer Rush, don't worry, he understands the pain.
Ooh.
And as will Guardian now, as he just got jumped up on, and Jacob just absolutely smashes it. He could drop that M4 out the window, but no, he wants it for himself. Now, Edward gonna have to back out of that fight. He can't stick it too long. And now 4v3. Faze have the upper hand, a little low, a little worse for wear, and the only man in their way is really Flamey, but he's doing some work here, buying some time, allowing Seas to get to watch the push through. He doesn't get to do anything with it, though. It's still Flamey, the only one doing damage. Now 2v2. AZ's got 1 HP. There's still a molly on Edward. This could mean it still gets pretty darn dangerous here. Is Flamey going to take the swing out? And what? It was Jacob to find AZ? Oh, not like that.
Jacob got 5 kills in that round. I mean, that really was a sick round from Jacob, though. Boosting up into the window, getting those 2 kills like that. That right there could have spelled disaster for NaVi. Flamey just holds strong, and then a really smart decision by him to just back out of that bomb site. You know, just say, give it up. I'll fight for it, just the minimal amount while I wait for my teammates to arrive and really take some of the attention, some of the pressure off of me. So good second round from Faze. They don't get a plant out of it, though, so you see they discontinue the buying trend. but this time they're geared up towards A. 3 members in these in Palace. They have 1 flashbang on Jacob. So Zeus, this could be a money-making situation for you.
If we see the dollar bill start flying around. So far, 1, 2, no third to be seen. But the cleanup crew comes out, and that's a UMP, so it's still not exactly bad. It's still great building up money. Jacob can't hit a barn door at the moment. Normally pretty sick with Deagle. Not going to have the time of his life here. And actually, we're going to see the scoreline getting very close now, Moses. We're back all even. It's 9-9.
One would say it's about as close as it could get, Pansy.
Thank you.
Tied up at 9-9.
Yeah.
Here comes the buy for Faze. 5 AK-47s on the board. It is going to be an SMG on Seas. And Zeus actually still has a UMP. And actually, did he buy that UMP? Because he did die last round.
Edward had it.
Okay, so Edward upgrades, passes that over. Guardian with the AWP. Big stuff. And Guardian not going towards mid. It's going to be Zeus there with the SMG. Guardian's going to be playing back towards the A-bomb site. Look at this. Double pressure from NaVi on Catwalk as well. It's going to be Seas pushing up, Edward in the ladder room, and Flamey and Connector. So they're very much geared up to prevent any kind of mid control. As soon as they sense a presence, look at that. 3 nades towards underpass. Looks like they're going to back off just a little bit. Flamey's got to be careful, though. Smoke comes out.
Is Flamey going to play on this one? How's he going to do this? Because there's a lot of pressure on mid, and they've lost vision on it now, so which means Edward has to be the player to watch the push up on short if that becomes a factor. If he sees nothing, players like Flamey looking to get aggressive. He goes through the first smoke, but there's a second there, so no real threat just yet. Keeping tabs on if anyone's going up short. Actually, there's still 3 players just to his right, 1 to his left, and Michael just swings out, completely mows him down, and the rest of FaZe landing shots like it's going out of fashion, as it's going to be Guardian, the last standing bastion on this A site for NaVi, as Seas is so far away. Going to upgrade onto that one. While Guardian does find Michael, but the bomb is going down.
Yeah, now it's going to be all on Seas coming up connector. Guardian runs through the fire a little bit to see if he can get on top of this box, peer over the smoke. And there's 1 under balcony. He spots him out, but he can't land the shot. Rain just gets under cover, but it's going to be Seas who finds him. Jumping shot. Guardian takes advantage of it. Fox, 1 small mistake. That's Guardian for you. Now just AZ left in a 1-on-2 situation. And Guardian finds that as well. The Molotov. Take your time. Plenty of it. Seas with the kit. All good. You want to talk about phases retakes in the first half? That was sick.
That was really nice from Guardian as well. Kind of the 1-by-1 approach. No one able to set a crossfire on towards him as well. The player on Tetris wasn't already peeking, so he had the free shot. And using that smoke so well is another factor, of course. Doesn't get the tag then, but it was Seas to take him down. And there we go, just instantly waiting for this one. And the only other position after AZ showed his hand towards where Seas was, of course, the ninja corner in the back, and there we have it. So a really nice close down from NaVi at 10-9. So back and forth we go. Faze, knowing these rounds have been so close again, straight back into the buy. No messing around on this. 3 rifles. 1 is a Galil on Fox, but it's not the end of the world. But Flamey with a dash of aggression towards A ramp means he's going to get full contact here. He does get down Rain, but backs away towards Ninja. And Zeus is here like, why did you bait me out? But here we go. Suddenly it all goes a little bit wrong as Faze just pile all that utility in and clear out that dark corner, leaving Guardian and Edward the closest ones to this. And Guardian playing a sexy bit of CS here. What a sick play from Guardian. 3 down, round is theirs, and he makes it look easy.
Yeah, that was beautifully done from Guardian. Those were some really, really nice shots. Zeus is going to be less than pleased at Flamey for running back into its balcony.
Die like a man.
Come on, man. Why are you giving up my spot? That's like when you're playing hide and seek, and your buddy like hides in the same closet.
I'm not even going to go off that one.
Yeah, that was... could have picked a better hiding spot. Story of my life.
I'm about to say, that's seemingly a core issue. And here we go. So 11-9, Faze finally don't have much to work with. A little bit of armor, I guess, to supplement these pistols, but not going to get away with that boost again this time.
Edward with the opening kill. There's still armor in this round, so there isn't. I mean, this is Faze wanting to do some damage here. Michael does find him in return, but too much damage is dealt. Zeus bides his time. He's going to get a second and a third of the pistol. Does find it in the end. Seas ends things off towards the B bomb site. Zeus with 3 kills in that round. And now this is the scary thing, because we said, who's going to be the ones to step up? If Seas isn't having that monster game like he did on Dust 2, well, Guardian came to play. Edward and Zeus are now here as well. I mean, they're all sitting up 21 kills for Guardian, Edward each, and then 23 for Zeus. So just being monsters.
Yeah, big play. All right. So see what Faze do into this one. So far it's been NaVi pretty much dictating the pace. Very present in these early rounds. Faze not being able to quite get their foot in the door early on. Again, no one really actively playing mid here from NaVi, playing more to the kind of close pieces. either on short for Edward or Zeus playing on the other side connector. And again, Faze desperately trying to get some sort of presence here. Michael looking towards window, maybe looking for a boost. Not going to get it. And Faze do have mid control right now, and Edward needs to be careful about this one.
Yeah, Zeus even has to be careful because Jacob, he's been the impact player for Faze. He's at the top of their scoreboard, 21 and 15. Actually, the only positive member on the scoreboard for Faze. So he's got himself into a good spot, just biding his time, waiting to when he can be a nuisance. And with that positioning in connector, it looks like Faze wants to lean towards the B bomb site. There it is. Edward gets picked off. This is going to start causing a rotation. So this is where Jacob can actually gather information for his teammates, see if he can pick one off. But the B entrance is just like perfect. Guardian gets 1 kill. Now Jacob decides to pounce. The Guardian almost senses that. The timing's going to be off, but Flamey's got to try and do something through this smoke. He's walking through it. He finds the angle, but Michael and one other are there ready and waiting.
And Jacob has managed to sneak himself to the perfect spot. They both actually checked this. Zeus was looking at connector, as was Guardian, who said they sensed it, but they couldn't do anything about it. The impact player keeps making that impact play, and Jacob will come out on top there with 2 kills to close down and deny any guns into that next round. However, NaVi aren't exactly bad for cash at the moment. Maybe not perfect, but more than enough to get something going for themselves here. The double AWP out to play, seized picking that one up. So, actually, I thought maybe it was just like a Dust 2 thing. Maybe just, okay, I'm playing well. Let me roll with it. I've recovered this. Let me roll with it. Actually becoming a bit more of a regular appearance now.
Yeah, and I actually like this buy, because no matter what happens, if they lose this round, Navi's going to have to save, so why not invest into the double up? Why not make this switch up here? Don't worry about your cash on those two, on Guardian and Seas, because they had the most money. But unfortunately, Seas with the op is not as on point as he was in Dust 2. He does fall. There is still full mid control for Navi. They're not going to push up and be aggressive with it, though, especially with that pickoff. Edward's got to fall back, be passive towards B. And Faze can just readjust across the map. Even without mid control, they have a massive advantage now because Navi has no intel of what's coming.
All right, let's see what's coming their way. Faze lining up for this A hit. It's actually been a bit of a rarity.
This is the benefit of having Guardian, though, with an AWP. Zeus and Flamey fully dedicated to connector. They're just going to rely on Guardian to get 1 or 2 pickoffs coming up this A ramp. If this happens, he's here in prime position, and actually they blind him just enough.
He unscoped as well at probably the worst possible time for himself, but then again, I guess he gets away to live to fight another day. And now here we go. Zeus has a chance of this. No smokes left with Faze, but no bullets left with NaVi, and I guess one's a lot worse than the other at this point. There's another bomb is going down on default. That's kind of terrifying. Oh my god, Guardian clipping Fox in the heels. Brings it down to a 2v3. Now, another round like this would be unbelievable to see. Guardian has a smoke, so I guess he could maybe cut off ramp or palace, whichever he chooses. And that's going to go down about now. He's gone for ramp, but no one's actually playing ramp. They're a little bit further forward. 1 Tetris, 1 sandwich, and Edward can't get the clean kill. Michael locks it down with Rain, and there we go. Faze back into this one. I guess everyone's still sticking by the NaVi camp in this overall, but we are seeing a big fight back coming out from Faze.
Yeah, we absolutely are. That was a really good play off that 1 pick. Just those flashbangs over to force Guardian back to make sure he can't get that 1 kill. And actually, NaVi, a little bit surprised. Okay, so only Guardian buys out. He has enough money for an AWP and light armor, so he goes for it. He's the linchpin of this defense. They're just saying, Guardian, you're a stud. Go get us some kills. Look at that jump, but he gets flashed. Oh, he was so cool. He had the shot. And he just gets a little bit blind.
Oh, when Guardian does it, it's cool, is it, huh?
When Kenny does it, it's cool, too.
Guardian. All right. Labeled a stud by Moses. Going back in for more. However, there is someone sitting over by the Delpan corner, which is AZ. And AZ is going to find Guardian pretty comfortably there. Now, I guess Flamey going on a bit of a walkabout could make something happen here, but in the end, it could just equate to Zeus being pinched in on. Seized, getting burnt alive. Backing away. And really, Faze just kind of taking the time. Actually, Flamey's going to have a chance to do something here, and Edward right around the back. Get it. Get it, Edward. Yes, there we go. Edward gets the knife, gets the gun, and gets away scot-free as well. This means, okay, suddenly we got a round here. Seizes the AWP, got Edward with an AK, and Zeus still has a CZ, so this is very much a game on.
Yeah, and Seized with that AWP is going to go over towards the A bomb site, so very similar situation to last round. Rain is trying to find some intel from underneath balcony. And he's giving up his position. That's a nice find from Seas. There is a smoke on the terror side they can use, but they've got to get out first, and Seas isn't going to let that happen. Another stunner onto Michael, and now it's just AZ. He's in red HP, though. 8 HP, he can't really do anything. He's got to try and get this bomb planted. Both members of NaVi are towards CT spawn. They might let this go down and just isolate him and win the post plant, but, I mean, he can't make a single mistake here.
There's a Molly as well still on the board, and he's just going big into this and trying to bait it out. It's not going to go too well for him. Unless they line up incredibly perfectly, Sees there will step up and take him down. And there we go, NaVi getting themselves ahead, and Faze is probably getting flashbacks to that first map going, not like this, not against Pistols. How the hell are we losing this? How are we not having that map presence? And you can see it across the board. While this happened, Flamey found Fox, and there you go, the quick speed up from Edward and the knife to just really buffer out some more money as well.
I didn't see how he got there either that round. No. Sneaky play from Edward. Nice round from NaVi, just behind that AWP, and it wasn't even Guardian who does the damage. He's the only one with money for it, but he falls early and Seas just kind of recovers. So really good stuff. The versatility of Seas cannot go understated. Now, 13-11. 2 members in underpass, Michael and Jacob. They're going to gain control of mid, but Edward is still up in ladder room. Zeus is on catwalk as well. Nade damage taken from Jacob, but there goes Flamey. Just gets picked off. And how aggressive does Guardian want to get here? Does he have any indication this is coming? Oh, he turns at the wrong moment. No. He's got to be careful. He readjusts, though. He turns back around. Jacob falls. And Guardian, he's got to make a play towards one way. Blind Michael gets taken out as well. Now one jumps across. AZ finally stops Guardian.
How is he allowed to get away with that? That was such a precious spot as well. No cover in A, no cover in mid. But it's retake time this time. The difference being NaVi don't have Guardian. He's been a consistent factor of doing damage. But now bomb down. Are they?
They think it's B?
No.
What?
What?
Okay. All right. So this is happening.
No! Stop! No! Zeus!
How do
Zeus!
How do they think this was B? That's what I don't get. They were like so convinced.
What is with this map at the moment and causing teams to have maybe a brain hemorrhage?
It's Faze. I mean, they're the common denominator in both situations, aren't they?
I'm so confused.
Maybe it's like karma. The world's like, all right, we gave VP that defuse. We'll give you this bomb plant.
What the hell?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if there's like anything that, because like, all 3 members of Faze.
Was there a smoke on short? I saw a smoke up on short, but
no, like all 3 members of Faze are here.
And they didn't have a single smoke on them. So how? So bomb goes down now.
Yeah, and Edward just doesn't spot any, so he says, I don't know. All right. That's just a massive mistake, I guess. Either way, Guardian's back on the AWP. Flamey only has a CZ. And the real bummer about that round is the economy for FaZe was in the situation where, if NaVi had a successful retake there, which they would have gone for, then all of a sudden FaZe doesn't have any money if they lose that round. So they get away with one. Still, they've got to go against Guardian one more time with this AWP. And he has been playing towards mid. I mean, maybe this has something to do with his wrist. He doesn't want to take that mid battle too much, but he's been mostly positioned towards the A-bomb site. And look at this. Faze is just going to send a massive amount of bodies over towards the B site. Seized and Zeus, they're going to have a big job to do here.
At least they'll know which site it's going to this time. I guess that's a small benefit of this one, and that nade can do some serious work now. Not as much as I ever expected to. As Seized and Zeus now going to have to deal with, as you said, quite a lot of players, but they hit the brakes. FaZe aren't committing to this just yet. There's 45 seconds. They're backing away a little bit here. Rain's going to smoke out towards the platform, doing a little pop flash. And are they going to go back to this?
Yeah, this has got to just be a delayed hit. They have no map control anywhere else. I mean, this B bomb site is all they have. Jacob, it seems like he's going into underpass. This might just turn into a fake. Oh, not even a fake. They're not even sending any bodies up. Jacob's already in mid.
This
is going to be a little bit scary. Guardian with the AWP. Oh, he's going to get one. Edward as well. That's a gutsy call from FaZe. So far, it's not working out. C still on catwalk, has eyes, and Guardian is the one doing the damage, though. Once again, through the flames, misses that shot, but I mean, it's just Fox and Rain, and it's going to be Zeus and Edward who combine for a kill, and Fox gets one, but 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Got to be careful not to die now. You'll get no bonus money, but I mean, there's another shot. So Fox is going to survive, but that fallback from FaZe, a little bit curious.
These 2 rounds are confusing me, Moses, and it doesn't take much to confuse me, I'll give you that, but still, they had, I guess, a good step into the door at B. Nothing like super going their way, but as you said, there was no real map control for FaZe anywhere else. Michael was at the top of mid, and now look at them. They're down to Tech 9s and a little bit of armor to supplement it with, you know, a good bit of utility, but Fox remaining with that AWP has to do some serious damage now. As we've got the 4, well, I guess a 4 play towards A. Rain going to be into Palace at this point. Zeus, though, could be such a nuisance at this point. A true thorn in the side here. If he gets the drop on this. Here we go. Smokes are going in. Zeus now prepares himself. He gives away the game, but no one checks. Jacob finally turns around, gets Zeus down, and we're going to find this 4v5 a little bit more difficult for NaVi. The Fox is the bomb, and hell, maybe...
What? All right, Edward. Oh, that's like the... he's just so scared. It's those nervous twitch muscles, and he flicks over. Saves himself, though, because he was about to fall there.
Definitely was. Michael Ailey's got himself in a bit of a curious spot, though. No one really checking it until now. And there we have it. Faze could have come in the end. And these rounds have been baffling to me. So many weird things going on between these. But I guess in the end, kind of working out in NaVi's favor after they forgot which site they were at. What?
Nice. There it is, yes.
Fear.
Yeah.
Hey, if it was anyone else, maybe you'd... I was like, did Guardian hit something through smoke that I didn't see for a second then? But no. I like that little adjustment from Edward. Maybe he's just mouse lifting. Who knows? Who knows? Speaking of Edward, already going to kick this round off. They are onto match point here, as it is 15-12. Faze going back in after what they could after this one. It's not with much. It's Tech 9s, it's a Deagle, it's a rifle on Fox, but that's about all they've got.
Yeah, Flamey is alone at this A bomb site. It's a little bit of a switch up without Guardian with the AWP, playing over towards Window Room and Jungle. And yeah, Fox is going to fall back to this A bomb site. Michael Ailey's in mid. I mean, I guess the best thing he can do is kind of cut off rotations or get a late flare-up connector. And there he is, misses the initial shot, does damage Edward. He's forced him to commit to a fight, but he runs out of bullets. And now all that's left is one smoke on Fox. So which one do they use it for? Flamey's going to do massive damage, though. And Zeus, he's not blocked off at all. He's burning alive, but he still stands in it to get that one more kill. Here comes Fox, the AK-47, 1-on-2 situation. The last hope for Faze in this map.
He's got Edward and C's to overcome. Fakes out the plant. Tries to get a little information. He's got a bit of a glimpse, actually, towards CT. You can see that no one's pushed up just yet, but now as that smoke dissipates, he needs to win one of these two fights. Flashed out. Trying to draw players in. He knows where Edward is, but still walks out towards it after those shots came through the box. And Fox, sometimes these choices you're making absolutely baffle me, but going to go back in on this one. Fakes it out again. He's got time. 20 seconds to try and pull one of these players in. Go down both of them, eyeing him up from the same direction, and it will be seized to claim the final kill. NaVi picking up the victory after what was a very back-and-forth game. Just fell into their hands at the right place.
Yeah, I mean, that was such... Even the first half was such a cool economic battle, back and forth. Neither team wanted to give anything up. And the retakes from both sides on the CT, on the defense, was incredible. Really, really cool stuff. Just, there was that stretch of like 3 rounds. There was like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, just back and forward. Every single time it was like, who's going to step up? Who's going to get that first kill back into the site? Can they actually get control of the site? And then you saw the crazy, weird plays of like, I guess NaVi not realizing where the bomb was planted.
I would love, I hope they like tweet about that. I hope they say something.
Because there must have been something that gave them the idea. Of course, there was the theory that Edward looked over the site, saw nothing. Yeah. But then you got to think there's always a chance they just sat behind the boxes. There's always a chance of it.
Yeah, a little bit interesting. But either way, I mean, NaVi, we said it. Once again, though, I mean, this is 2 good showings from Faze on
Very
much
so.
I mean, 2 maps that NaVi's good on. No slouches on those 2 maps, obviously. So Faze putting up that much of a fight, pretty incredible, and it's good to see them. I mean, it looks like they're improving. Yeah,
very much so. Fox doing very well as well with the ult. Nice to see him playing well. Maybe having a bit more of a freer game when Guardian's not going for those active challenges as much as normal. You saw a little bit of a sit back from him, which is completely understandable if he's injured. Not too surprising, but still, as you said, a good display from Faze. A couple of rounds here and there that if they went the other way around, you never know how that could have turned out. But the way it was NaVi collecting both, one including overtime, though.
Yes. Yes, but Navi's going to be very happy with 2-0. Very happy with it.
I can imagine they will be. They won't look at the scoreline. It's like it's.
And that was the cool thing, too, because, like, C's had a monster game on Dust 2, and then after that, it was like everyone else stepping the game up. It was, you know, Edward showed up, Zeus as well, Guardian even having an impact. And then on the other side, it was, you know, that trio of Jacob, Rain, and AZ. You can see they're just playmakers. And neither one of them has to necessarily go off, but all 3 of them like can have their impact rounds, and that can be a really good force for Faze going forward. Yeah,
Jacob having a massive impact into that second map as well. He was literally the playmaker every single round. It felt like he was getting 1 or 2 very important kills, so actually really nice performance from him. But overall, a good day for Faze, maybe not on the leaderboard as such, but some good results there, some good performances on very specific maps against NaVi. But that's enough from us. Let's hear what the analysis desk has to say.
Thanks, guys. So what's left to analyze after they just broke everything down?
I mean, that's fantastic. I get to say my corny joke.
What do we say? Yeah.
You know, I wish that this studio was in Sweden. We don't get much sun over there. Everybody looks like they have a great tan on the stream.
We always look like a fantastic tan with these cameras. It's actually not bad. Sometimes we're just orange. And we just like, I just feel like I've just had a great spray tan
sometimes you
going
go to
on.
Miami, whatever. You know, it's all good. Or you go to, what, New Jersey, is it? Yeah.
Oh,
In between Poland
country.
and Leicester. Sadly, not quite the exotic locations we've had the last 2 weeks. But let's talk about this game. I want to touch on actually that Bizarro round to begin with. And even we saw in the replay, like Edward looked at the site, just didn't see anyone. He had to have heard it planned.
Yeah, that's the weird thing for me because sure you can go by what you actually see, but just take a millisecond to stop and listen.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest part for me. So I don't know what kind of excuse they're going to come up with. I think there was something
Late
about
at
luminosity. Yeah, well,
It's late at night in Ukraine.
I mean,
that is
another
true.
hour
But
ahead of us, aren't they?
didn't you talk about luminosity having issues with not hearing the bomb or
But that was
something
the bomb
yesterday?
plant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not sure because I didn't.
There's
see what
always
they
the
said about
classic
it, but-
defuse with the smoke, but this was the actual plant itself. It's
I think it was the bomb plant, at least. I mean, it was North American games. I didn't watch them live, but
No, but I know it was weird because they also had a pretty good idea of the fact that Faze was moving towards that A bomb site. You could even see the rotations coming in. Pretty much all 3 members from NaVi were nearby A. So, in worst case, you would have at least thought, well, at least let's clear out the potential guys from Faze who are going to be lurking in that scenario if they've actually planned towards B. But all of them just set sail towards B.
very bizarre round. I want to spin back to the CT pistol as well, because if you look at the score, 16-12, pistol round was pretty big, and NaVi, for the first time, actually picked up the pistol on the CT side, and it was Zeus getting the 4K with just 4 health, just left alone on short.
Yeah, he pretty much became immortal that round, living up to his name.
I mean, exactly.
So
Man's a
yeah,
god.
that would it's just one of those
He's
cases
Zeus
where
after all, yeah. I see
Yeah.
where you went with that one. It's a slow cogs. It's a
many
late night.
times?
It's a late night.
I'm just waiting for, like, the Inception Zeus, like where he's got, like, the Zeus. His name is
the
Zeus.
Zeus.
He's playing against Zeus. I mean, there's like a bunch of different situations that could happen here that could be pretty fun.
opportunities are endless.
And then it's just like, there can only be one. And, we go full Highlander with it.
Damn.
Zeus kills the Zeus with the Zeus.
You're so meta
deep.
right now.
It's deep.
So meta.
It's deep, yeah. 6-4 though for NaVi. That's, in the grand scheme of things, a big win for them because Faze probably will be one of the guys that challenge for them. They're only 2-4 now. Not had too many games, but so close both games.
Yeah, no, it's super close. And again, Faze still early on in the season for them. They haven't played too many games, so they're still with the opportunity of actually climbing back and getting.
I mean, it's NIP and NaVi they've lost to, so that's people they're going to be up against for the qualifying spot.
Yeah.
Although, let's see if NIP
that is
slow down. They're 9-1 right now.
They're still pretty high up there. Right?
It's still pretty rough knowing that they have to go up against both Fnatic and Astralis at some point because they've been playing really well. So.
But this is the big problem. You got NIP 9-1. Fnatic 7-1, who are playing on Sunday against SK. No, there's not SK. They've already played SK. I think they might be playing Flipside or something like that. Should probably remember that one.
So it'll be a nice Sunday.
8-2 for
Astralis.
Astralis. So immediately, that's 3 teams with only 4 losses between them across the board. It's becoming scary for that 4th spot right now.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It's always competitive there, though.
Yeah, I think the only teams you can be pretty sure about going through are Fnatic and Astralis.
Basically, Astralis excel in group stages, and Fnatic are
Fnatic.
literally God right now.
Yeah.
So they've broken the game.
Yeah, and it's super weird to see actually, and not to take a hit at NIP, but that's the luckiest 9-1 I've seen in a group
Absolutely,
stage.
because out of 4 maps they had DDoS issues and whatnot.
Yeah,
like
and
for the
if you go
opponents.
back to
Actually,
when we were in Leicester when they were
6.
playing mouse boards.
Was it 6? Because I know 4 for sure.
So they've had, they had
Where
NIP,
like an opponent gets DDoS, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, let's get this stand-in.
Faze.
Let's play 5v4.
Faze and NaVi, definitely. Who else was there? VP just didn't turn up.
Well, yeah.
I think that's maybe where it is, yeah.
Didn't need any extra help,
No,
outside help there. And versus mouse sports, it was mouse sports, being their worst enemy. And basically
Mouseboards
gifting
should have won. That's the same
Nip
with
up.
Dignitas, actually, now I come to think of it. Dignitas just didn't turn
that's
up
right,
that
the
night.
start.
Yeah,
The start. That was when we all
16-8, yeah.
We all
So-
thought Dignitas would just, murder him, and then
Nothing
Dignitas just
came
wasn't
out of it.
there.
And then
It was so
Gerai
weird.
1v3'd them at the end just to, add insult to injury, yeah.
Yeah,
that
no,
was that was some big
yeah,
shit, right?
Nip have an impressive record. The way they've gotten there hasn't necessarily been because they've shown that they're at the same level of Fnatic or Astralis. So I guess they can still drop off at this point, but Astralis and Fnatic do look pretty solidified to make it to the finals at least.
Absolutely.